What is up guys, Jack here with a review for you of the Spigen Ultra Hybrid case for the iPhone 5 and 5S. So this offers a certain amount of protection whilst keeping your device looking really nice, and it does that by having a clear plastic cover on the back, which does scratch, and I will get to that later, but it just really looks very nice. You have a rubber surround around the edge, and it just really is quite a stylish case. All of Spigen's cases do add to the aesthetics of the device and don't take away from it too much. As you can see on the bottom here, you do have generous cutouts. I've not had any problems with these, such as with third-party earphone connectors. And the dock, I've managed to dock my device perfectly. The speaker is cut out very precisely, but I've not had any problems with muffled sound, or when I'm doing speaker calls, I've not had any problems. And people have said they've been able to hear me when on the phone to people, so the microphone is not covered at all. On the side you have a cutout for your mute switch and covered up volume up and down. I've not had any problems using these volume up and down. They seem to work just fine. And the mute switch works okay. You do have to use your nail, but once you get used to doing that, you don't have a problem with muting your device, which is always nice to see. On the top you have your power button. Again, it is covered like the volume up and down, and it does say an abbreviated name word of power in case you forget what button it is, which is very unlikely. It's covered again, but as I said, there's no problems, and like with the volume up and down, I've been able to press this just absolutely fine. On the flip side, you just have some Spigen branding, which doesn't really show up too well, and it actually is quite classy, so you're not going to ruin the looks of the case. You have no cutout for your SIM card, so if you're going to want to be changing that a lot, you may want to look at a different case, or just bear in mind that you will need to take this case off now and then if you want to change your SIM card out. Now moving on to the back, as I said, it does scratch, but not too much. I can't notice any scratching, and as you can see, you do have 4 raised areas on each corner, which helps to reduce the back from scratching when laid flat on a table, which I do quite a lot, and you get sort of the circling scratching where it's in your pocket, but other than that, you don't get any deep scratches, and I can't really tell any scratches from first look. It definitely keeps your device looking really nice. You have a very precise cutout for the camera, but it sort of chamfers away at the edges, so that you're not going to have any problems with flash or anything like that. I take pictures absolutely fine with this, and I've not had any problems, and also you're not going to have worry about the lens scratching. As I said, it is cut away but very precise, so you're not going to have worries about that scratching. There is a lay on the table design for the front of the device, but very minimal, which I actually like, as when I'm using the device I don't have any problem with swiping in between pages. And they do also include a Spigen screen protector, which is very high quality, and I've literally got no scratches on that screen protector at all, and none I could pick up on the camera, so the lay on the table design works perfectly if you're going to use that screen protector. As I said, there's no scratches that appeared when I'm using my screen protector. I tend to like to use the screen protector on my device, but the cheap eBay copies and things like that really scratch very easily, so I was pleased to see that Spigen included a very decent one. It's not their glass series, you can pay for that separately, but this one I believe costs about £5 on its own, and the pricing of this is £12 when I purchased it. It may fluctuate up and down, but it's around that mark, which is a very reasonable price for such a brilliant case. Just in case you're wondering, this is the grey version here. I've tried to show this as much as possible on the camera. There is also a black version you can get, and in some circumstances there are slightly different colours if you go on Amazon or the website at the right time. So if you are lucky to get a different colour, definitely comment down below or tweet me a picture, as I'd like to see a different colour. But anyway, this has been my review of the Spigen Ultra Hybrid for the iPhone 5 and 5S. If you're going to pick one of these up, please sure to use one of the links in the description, as I get a little bit of money from it. Not very much, but it helps me to buy more things in for review, so I can get more videos out to you. If you don't, no problem, I understand if you just want to search through Amazon. It doesn't cost you a penny more if you use my links, but anyway, follow me on Twitter at Jack Steedman, subscribe if you're feeling awesome and want to see my future videos, and thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you in the next one.